Garrett Gravesen is the kind of person who never met a challenge he didn't like. So when this perpetually gung-ho 29-year-old says that the goal for his latest business venture, L.E.A.D, is to make his new service abroad program the next Peace Corps, well, you have to respect this 2003 Terry economics graduate for thinking big. Again. Garrett and his Terry College classmate Ryan Gimbala have already created an Atlanta-based nonprofit, H.E.R.O for Children, which is improving the quality of life for Georgia children affected by HIV/AIDS. Thanks to the ingenuity of its young founders, H.E.R.O for Children became an overnight success. Its 2007 fundraiser for pediatric HIV/AIDS brought in nearly $600,000. Garrett's next big idea is to improve on the Peace Corps, Teach for America, and Study Abroad models. It may sound presumptuous to say that L.E.A.D could be the next Peace Corps because President Kennedy had a wonderful idea, says Garrett, who was recently honored as one of the top 10 outstanding young people of the world by the JCs, an award that JFK also received, as did Terry alum James Shepard. But Peace Corps and Teach for America require a 2-year service commitment. In comparison, L.E.A.D's 2010 summer program lasts just 6 weeks, but participants will experience some of the same situations and conditions that confront Peace Corps volunteers. They will rebuild community centers and volunteer at AIDS orphanages in Cape Town, Rio de Janeiro, and Athens, Greece. Where did all this inspiration come from? There were clues in Garrett's college graduation speech, which for years afterward was the world's #1 Googled commencement speech. But the motivation to do something special with his life came long before this Atlanta native attended his first Terry College class. Always good in school with a keen interest in politics and world affairs, Garrett ran for president of the UGA student body when he was only a sophomore. No underclassman had ever served as SGA president, but in Garrett Gravesen's mind, if you can think it, you can do it. To emphasize the energy he would bring to the job, Garrett promised to do a push-up for every vote he won by. When the ballots were counted, Garrett owed his supporters 58 push-ups, which he dutifully delivered. Garrett landed a high-profile internship at Merrill Lynch in Hong Kong, followed by an IT position in Nairobi, where a visit to an AIDS orphanage and a chance meeting with a young boy named Martin changed his career goals from international finance to humanitarian efforts. If you go to YouTube and type "Best Friends Keep Promises" in the search engine, you can meet Martin and understand why he inspired Garrett to create H.E.R.O for Children. As Garrett prepared to leave the orphanage that day, Martin looked him straight in the eye and said with tears in his eyes, "Everyone who visits here says they'll be back. Will you really come back to see us?" Garrett has returned many times and is currently trying to arrange for Martin to come to the U.S. Uniquely self-motivated, Garrett is quick to credit his personal mentors. When he needed board members who would give H.E.R.O for Children instant credibility, he called on Vince Dooley. When he needed a faculty advisor for H.E.R.O's UGA chapter, he chose Terry professor Melanie Lankow, who has helped the largest college philanthropy in the Southeast raise a staggering $1 million over the past 4 years. To structure his L.E.A.D courses so they merited academic credit, he consulted with Terry College professor and current UGA provost Jerry Moorhead. And when L.E.A.D needed an infusion of cash to strengthen its 2-year balance sheet, he secured a $70,000 loan from Atlanta civil rights activist Jesse Peel. As nominator David Fisher says, Garrett continues to make Terry and the University of Georgia proud, as was the case with H.E.R.O for Children. His new business venture, L.E.A.D, exemplifies his passion for teaching the value of community and student outreach. The Terry College is proud to present its 2010 Outstanding Young Alumni Award to Garrett Gravesen.